All right, we have February here. I'm trying to remember where I was on this. So it's been about a week since I've done any recording on this. So we're gonna get going. So we have some barley growing here. It looks like we're on growth stage 3 of 8. And then we have over here some stumps that we're gonna have to remove because I think I want to put like a greenhouse and potentially a production here really soon. $165,000. We could do a lot with that. But I think the first thing we're gonna do is get it to March. All right, so we still have 143 after paying all of our loans, and there's these skinny little fields. They don't connect to our property yet, and I was thinking about just going with 88,000. So maybe, how many acres is that? 7 acres. Yeah, I think that might be the call. What do we have in here right now? Nothing. Okay, what is the lime situation? Lime doesn't need to be done. Fertilizer's solid, so we just have to plant. I think that's what we do. So David, if you don't mind, we're gonna buy your field for $88,000. We got some weeding contracts. We're gonna grab both of these. We're gonna do, we're gonna do some contracts here. We're gonna borrow items. And I think I am gonna just grab this one as well. And we'll have to remember which ones those were for, and we'll get going. So we're heading to field number 27 with this borrowed equipment here to do the contract. Should be pretty quick to do some weeding, and then we'll have to do the same on field 30 with a hoe. We have a weeder for this one. And a nice fence with the tracks that I struggle to drive. I can't imagine this contract taking very long with this huge implement. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. All right, so this implement here should make this job pretty easy if we actually lower it. Since this farmer freshly planted this field, we don't see any weeds in the ground, but we will just trust the process here and use the guided steering to make sure we're able to pull this off. And I think we're going to also abuse speed override a little bit and possibly set this at about 15 miles an hour. Contract's all finished up. We're going to return the equipment by just completing the contract in here, saying collect. Another $10,000 for us. And now we got a little hoe to work with here for the next one. And we're gonna put on the front weight just in case, since it's giving it to us. We might need it. I don't know if anybody's able to do these type of contracts without, just lowered the front weight on the ground without guided steering, because I just did it again. How do you know where you're at? I guess the tire marks help. And finishing up the contract here, we'll collect our $7,500 and get to our farm because we got to do some work over there next. All right, so we're gonna hop in here. We have a $73,000 budget right now. I haven't even seen the, I guess I haven't seen everything in here. And the ones we can afford are ones I've used in multiple series, which makes sense. But I think this is the one, I don't know. Between these two, we allowed a lease on this series? I don't remember the rule. I think we are allowed a lease on this series. We don't need to buy that yet. We've got one field to plant. So we got us lined up here. We're able to plant on our new field we just purchased. And is it planting? It's lowered. It's not on though. I swear it was on. I know I hit the button. And soybeans are in the ground, just finishing it up here. It'd be nice to have 2 crops to harvest this year that are ours. We need to get a silo, so we probably want to save some money for that next. That way we can sell these things at peak price. Well, we were lucky enough that there's 2 applications of fertilizer already on this field. So the only other thing that we really need to do to prep this, besides just wait for harvest, is take care of the weeds. And that's what we're gonna do next. We'll get these done. I do use guided steering on this all the time, so I know where I'm at. Could rely on the tire marks. Just makes it easier for me. So we'll bust this out, probably look up another contractor too. We got to keep making money, but I want to start pressing towards that harvest and start making money off of our own land instead of not just making it off of contracts. And we've moved forward to May at this point, and with our bills being around $21,000 a month, I did find a contract that we're going to be able to take advantage of here. We're just going to wrap a ton of bales. I think it's about 100 bales in this field, and that's going to completely cover our bills for the month of May. We'll be able to get to June at that point, do our own harvest on our own field, and then work our way to that soybean harvest as well next. And finishing up this contract here, we do have a good amount of money here, $25,000 from this one. That brings us to $49,000 total. That is all the time we have for today's episode. If you want to see the full version of this, I'll put a link at the end here for the live stream. I'm Soxway Up. I'll catch you on the next episode.